Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Relay Podcast. But before we get into this episode, we have some extremely exciting news to get to you guys.
We really appreciate the following and pretty much everyone just kind of engaging and following our journey thus far. It's only been like 3 months since we've been...
Only 3 months?
Since we started the podcast? Yeah, it's only been that much. And kind of going over the big exciting news here in Houston, Texas, we got invited to be as media crew with the Comic Palooza guys.
Comic Palooza guys.
Comic Palooza is huge, bro. Comic Palooza is a big Comic-Con convention that is, again, hosted here in the city of Houston, Texas.
It's going to be a lot of fun, guys.
For sure. If you want to join us, please go ahead and visit the Comic Palooza website, which is
www.comicpalooza.com.
Again, that's www.comicpalooza.com. Again, get your tickets, sign up now. Please, guys, we really appreciate it. And
we'd love to see some of y'all there supporting us as well. This is our first time getting invited to any convention of whatsoever. So this is pretty big for us, guys. We're super excited, and we're going to be super excited to share it with all of you guys.
Yes, sir. So, hey, make sure you come check us out. Enjoy the podcast, and you guys have a good one.
Yeah, we'll see y'all there, guys. Welcome to your late podcast. This is your host Vince.
I'm your host Chris, and welcome to another episode, guys.
Welcome. It has been
a hot minute, man.
A hot minute. I mean, maybe not so much for you guys since we've been. Yeah, maybe not so much for you guys because I feel like we've just been putting content.
We have been putting consistent content. Oh man, might I say, bro, like. I will share this like crazy experience because like just real quick. I mean, we have like these videos we posted up, and like we're starting to get some kind of following on our socials, you know what I mean? We have our Instagram account pulled up, we got our TikTok, we got our Twitter. I feel like the TikTok and Instagram has really been getting some engagement, and we so appreciate you guys. Like we're starting to get like an audience, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I think our like trailer reactions, if y'all haven't checked them out, please check them out. But our trailer reactions are getting a lot of like views and
a lot of views more than anything. It's getting the most attention for sure.
And I just I feel proud, man. Like I'm like, dude, we're going somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
and also our latest reel, it's not a trailer reaction. It is actually a podcast reel.
Yeah, it's from a podcast with our previous podcast with my wife, Ashley.
Yes.
Iron Man died. It sucks that it happened, but it had to happen.
Like it was bound to happen, and
so that way all this other stuff can happen.
I don't even want to talk about Tony Stark.
And R.I.P. I know you still mourn
A lot.
Mourning to this day.
And what a great episode! Like our first episode with a guest.
Oh yeah,
you know
for sure. Our very first episode with a guest, and if you haven't checked it out,
please check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. It's on YouTube.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man. I mean. Dude, I miss this. Like, even, like, getting prepared for our podcast today, I was like, ooh, I miss this. And it's not like it's been a long time since we've seen each other. Because, like...
We'll talk about it in a minute. But...
Yeah, but we've been on vacation, guys. And it's, like, it's not, like, a vacation from the podcast. It's just, like, a mental, like... vacation for ourselves.
I think it was very much needed probably for the both of us.
And it's been a minute since we've been in this room, but we've been seeing each other pretty consistently.
It's been maybe a week since I've seen him, and he's like, man, I feel like I just saw you yesterday.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like for sure.
It feels like.
I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be here making content.
Oh yeah, feels great to be back in the studio.
We have a busy next few weeks, man.
Very busy.
Bro, it's going to be so busy. We have a lot of stuff that we're going to be going over these next few weeks. I mean, guys, you fans out there, people that are already a huge fan of just like pop culture in general, like...
Man, so much stuff.
There's so much stuff, bro.
Oh, so much homework.
Yeah, bro. He has a lot of homework, which is so funny because, like, just right off the bat, I mean, he's had to... I have time to binge watch stuff. So, like, right off the bat, I already watched Stranger Things. You know what I mean? Right as soon as that... came out, it took me like a week or two to finish everything just because we were on vacation when it came out.
Yeah.
And then Miss Marvel came out.
Miss Marvel
was so good. And we're going to be doing an episode breakdown about that, in the next few weeks for sure. But also, we got Obi-Wan that's been going on as well too.
There's mixed feelings about it, so we're going to cover all that as well.
Yeah, we're going to be covering that too. And he has never watched episode 1, 2, or 3. I'm a huge fan.
But don't worry, guys. I have homework to do, and I will get to it, and I will be there.
Yeah,
for sure.
And our next guest, she's a fan of Star Wars, so I'm gonna have someone to really break this down with, and yeah, you better do your homework, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my homework, bro.
Yeah.
I have quite a bit of homework, because after that, because what do we got? Also, we got what? Bad Boys.
The Boys. See what I mean, bro? You
Boys.
You got some homework, bro.
The Boys. Oh my goodness.
The Boys.
Bad Boys.
Bro, The Boys is, oh my god, it's so hard to talk about, man, because it's like such a crazy show, man, and you'll get into it. Like I'm always happy when they come out the new season, and I feel like they're gonna keep going, and we're gonna have an episode about it too, because the finale of The Boys is just around the corner as well too. But yeah, man, I mean, it's such a great show. Every time they have a season, I'm always so excited about Fridays, and every time Monday comes around, I'm like, dude, I have a whole week until I gotta watch another episode. But hopefully we watch the finale together, like you do your homework, so we can watch it, because it's such a hype show, like,
for sure.
And I feel like it's one of those shows that you're gonna get into for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I've always liked going into like those big
Marvel.
DC or Marvel movies, so like Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah, Umbrella Academy's coming out soon too. Dude, Umbrella Academy is like, I think it's either this month or next month when Umbrella Academy comes out, dude.
More homework. Oh my goodness.
Wait, have you watched all the seasons of Umbrella Academy?
I am at finished season 2.
Man, bro.
I finished season 2, so I got.
But how can you finish season 2 and not be like, dude,
I know,
gotta
but
watch
it's just
season
like
3 right now. I know you just have a lot on your plate.
But it's just like,
guys, he's a Marvel to heart, and I am too. But like, I've always had enough time since I'm a work from home, stay at home dad. I've always had the time to like dib and dabble into other stuff. So I mean, that's just who I am. And,
yeah.
But this is what this podcast is about too. Like, this is opening your avenues.
Yeah, it's really opening my avenue. But I mean, I enjoy it. Having this homework, I'm just like, man, I gotta get to this. I gotta get to. I gotta get to it. Gotta get all this content in, and I'm enjoying it as I go. I'm like, oh, that was great.
Yeah, man.
Let's watch some more. Or now I get excited for more stuff.
And I feel like I've always told you about these shows, like The Boys, and I've always told you about Star Wars and Umbrella Academy, that like, now that we have this podcast, like, you have to get into that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You haven't had to before, but now you have to.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to.
But I mean, I stick to like one thing, like Mandalorian. Like if I go to Star Wars, it's like Mandalorian. Mandalorian is like my biggest.
Which is not a bad. It's not a bad like introduction to like Star Wars. But yeah, man. Going into what we're gonna talk about today, I mean, like I said, we've been on vacation.
Yeah, for me it was more like, I feel like I like travel like universes for me.
Dude, for real, man. This guy never takes a break. We have been traveling a lot together though. Now that I think about it, like the last time I went out of town was LA, and you and me went to LA just to purposely go to Avengers Campus.
Man, all these for these parks, man.
Oh man, dude, we're such big fans of these parks.
We low-key want to go back to
I know. Hey, Disney, if you hear, bro, like, we want to go back so bad.
We want to go back, please.
Dude, I know, man. But hey, we'll get there, guys. We're always going to go to like our number one things, like Avengers Campus.
Yeah.
EPCOT. We went to EPCOT, you know what I mean, to go look at the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. So, speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy ride, let's kind of get into our vacation experience.
Yeah, man, it was awesome.
It was awesome. I mean, the worst part about for me was the drive, because we did drive overnight.
Bro, they drove overnight.
We drove overnight, but you.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
So literally, I worked because it was Memorial Day.
Yeah.
It was Memorial Day. It was Monday. They left. What do you guys leave? You left on.
We left Sunday. I got off work a little bit early, so we left Sunday. We got there Monday at around noon, kind of like 2 maybe. It took us from like 6 p.m. to noon to get there, so it was crazy.
And then y'all still went to the pool, which is even crazier.
Yeah,
well, that takes a lot of energy out of you.
Yeah, well, the good thing about it, like, shout out to my mom, bro, because she drove so much. I was supposed to help, bro. But I did help. Me and my wife, we kind of split shifts or whatever. But it was a long drive, man. I was so sleepy, and we did take turns like sleeping, so we kind of got our sleep in on the way there. So we got to the pool, we kind of relaxed, we went to bed a little early, and then like the next day we went to Universal.
Memorial Day I worked that whole day because I had to work for it was a holiday. So my parents left that Sunday too. The Sunday morning, bright up and early in the morning. Yeah,
Sunday morning they left.
So and then they left, so I had no ride to get there anymore. Exactly. So the only thing was either bus.
Oof, no way,
or plane. But the bus cost the same, and I was gonna get there like until Tuesday night or something.
You know why? Because that gas, bro.
That gas, bro. So then I went on plane, and the plane left at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't even ask you. I'm like, bro, how are you doing with your sleep, bro? Like, were you low-key tired?
So I slept 30 minutes on the plane.
And that's all you slept that night?
That night, that's all I slept. Because I was getting my final backpack ready. Mm-hmm. And then I knew Val was going to come pick me up. Val is my brother. Yeah.
Shout out to Val.
Shout out to Val. Thank you. So then I just got my stuff together. And I was like, why would I sleep? I'm going to miss Val. You already know how I am with my sleeping.
Yeah, bro. This bro goes to sleep, bro. No, you're not going to wake up, bro. But yeah, man. And Universal was freaking hype, bro. Like, you know, we only went one day, so we only went to one side of the park. And we had been there before. A long time ago when we were kids. Yeah. And I mean, dude, like, it was awesome. I mean, I think the first ride I went on was the Hulk ride, with Grandpa.
My dad.
Yeah, so I can't go with this, bro, right here.
Yeah, chickened out, guys.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
You know, that feeling you get right here, you know, that your heart just drops to your stomach, you know.
I feel you, bro, but hey, you can admit, like, I've definitely had, like, pushed you to do stuff, like, lately on rides and stuff.
And I've had, like, millions of thoughts go through my head. I'm like, yes, no, yes.
I know.
Maybe.
Yeah. The Hulk ride, like, does no justice, like, because right off the bat, you just see, like, this scary big tunnel, and it just shoots out, like, you know, a part of people. Which, the Hulk ride, I love it, guys. Like, it does feel like a Hulk ride, because it's, like, you're just going through the coaster, and it's like a lot of upside downs, a lot of upside, like, spins, and like, it kind of makes you dizzy, you know what I mean? It's cool though, because like at midway through the ride it stops, and then it's like, nah, it's like, I'm gonna keep going, and it just keeps going. So it's like, dude, it's intense,
man,
but it's fun, man.
Yeah, it looks aggressive. I mean, it looks good for like what a Hulk ride should be, right? I mean,
honestly, it is. It looks so aggressive, but like, it's a really good, fun, like, first legit roller coaster for a lot of people.
I think for my dad, I think that's his favorite roller coaster
he loves
that he's ever been on. Like, he just adores that roller coaster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Like, let me talk about the story with Grandpa, bro. Cause like, we got there and like they're like, oh, you can't take any electronics, you can't take anything in your pockets. So I'm like, oh dang, bro. So like,
I gave him my GoPro to go record.
I know, he gave me his GoPro and I'm like, I gotta record this, and nothing. So like, we go, and like, my grandpa, his dad, being like, he's so weird, like, with tech sometimes. Like,
he has like the weirdest tech,
like
tech. Stuff like you don't even imagine.
So he had these glasses that had a big camera. Like, it's not a big camera, it's actually a pretty small camera, but it has a camera right in the middle, and like they have like this, you know, metal detector you have to go through. So obviously he goes through it and it goes off, right? And then I'm like, but before I gave him a little pep talk, I'm like, hey man, you know, like, before you go in that metal detector, put them glasses on top of your hat, so that way, you know, when they scan you, you have to put your hat in your hand and just be like, whatever's going off is my hat. He gets scanned, and then like, the dude scans one hand and then he goes down, but it's a free hand. The other hand has the hat and the glasses, right? So he scans the free hand, and then he goes down to his shorts, and while homie's down there on his shorts, he flips hands and he has this hand free, and this one that he already checked has the glasses and the hat. It was so funny, guys. The next thing we went to was like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter,
which I'm always happy to go to Harry Potter, guys. I'm a Harry Potter fan.
Your whole side of the family is.
Oh yeah, my whole family.
It's a really cool scenery, though. I love the way they have like the whole village set up in the castle and everything. That's really cool.
Yeah, the castle's dope. I think the castle in Orlando is bigger. Like, it's much bigger than the castle in LA. And it was my son's first time going on a roller coaster at Harry Potter. Because somehow he can get on that ride, but not on any other ride. He can't get on like the Spider-Man ride. He can't get on the Harry Potter ride, but the Hippogriff ride he can get on, which is like a full-on like roller coaster. I don't even think you were able to like have the stomach to get on that ride, but
maybe after EPCOT day, I think I would have been able to do it.
After EPCOT, you definitely have a higher tolerance for stuff. But yeah, so that was dope. Taking my son on his first roller coaster. I mean, he was scared, but like, I'm also like, I'm trying to like open that door for him, so that way the next time we go somewhere else and he's able to get on a ride, like, he's not that scared.
What was his reaction? It was just like...
He's like, Daddy, we're going down! I'm like, oh, man.
It's okay, I got you, we're fine.
Like, I don't want him to, like, be scared of that. I want him to have fun, but, like, it was just way too... I think it's just a little too early for him to actually enjoy it.
I got you! That's it. You okay? Did you have fun? You didn't like that?
And then we finally get on. I've been waiting for years to get on the Hagrid ride, the motorcycle ride.
Oh man, you told me that one was extreme.
Dude, that one like definitely like, you know, having going on the hippogriff ride and then going on like the ride inside the castle. Dude, having to go on those rides and then going on the Hagrid ride, like that threw me off guard so bad.
Looks like you've lost power.
Oh my god, oh my god!
And I was this close to getting on that ride. Dude,
you were so
bro.
close to getting, but I was like, yeah, man, I don't think you would have the stomach to go on this ride either, because
I probably would have like vomited or something.
Dude, that ride was intense, bro. Like, it was fast. And I went on it twice because we did like the parent swap.
Oh, yeah.
So I was able to, you know, maneuver my way into going on second time with my wife. And so like, it's like a motorcycle. Like, I thought that was the coolest thing. Like, you're literally on a motorcycle on a roller coaster ride. Like, that's dope.
Those are one of the rides that are like hidden within bushes and stuff like that, like trees and all that. So you can't really see it like on the main street.
Until you go into the actual like line to go into the ride.
I didn't know what to expect, and they told me everyone was like, "It's not that bad, Vince. It's not that bad," and I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
After I pass that gate, get past some bushes and trees, I just see the ride going. First, I just see it going like straight or something, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just see in the far distance, I just see, whoop, and like it vanishes. And I'm just like, yeah,
bro.
I don't know how much that drop is, so
it was definitely
I'm
like,
good.
until I went to EPCOT, I'm like, this is probably like the craziest roller coaster that we've been on, like, for this whole trip. But so we went to a couple other stuff. We went to the Marvel like kind of area because they have like I don't really want to say Marvel Campus, but it's definitely not Marvel
Definitely
Campus.
not. There's nothing like Marvel Campus.
Definitely not Marvel Campus. It's like, I mean, it's cool, like, you know, seeing like all the superhero stuff.
Spider-Man ride.
Spider-Man ride's dope. It just reminds me of like it just kind of feels like you're in like an old like Spider-Man cartoon and you're actually like in the Spider-Man cartoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Spider-Man was just like, let's fight some bad guys.
Yeah, get away from some bad guys and stuff from that.
It was dope to see like their versions of those enemies though, like Green Goblin, Electro, like Hydra Man, like
in their like almost comic book form. Basically.
Yeah, in their comic book
like,
form.
Straight out the comics.
Yeah. But yeah, that was Universal. We couldn't do much other than just try to wait in lines and go in rides.
Oh, for sure.
But EPCOT, bro. We went to Disney EPCOT, bro. We almost went to like another park. We almost like tried to go to Magical Kingdom or Animal Kingdom.
It was like about to like break my heart if we didn't go to EPCOT.
Now that we went to EPCOT, like I don't regret it at all. It was scary to decide to go because there's not a lot of like crazy rides like Magical Kingdom or like Animal Kingdom. Like the front of EPCOT is like all like the future, you know, the test track and the mission and the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, like all that's like space and future. And then like the rest of it is just kind of like going around the world.
It's like one big circle after that.
Yeah.
But that whole circle, the whole half circle, it's like all going around the world.
Yeah.
China, Mexico, Canada, France.
And my kids love the whole Nemo like aquarium thing. Like that was so dope.
Oh,
like
that
for
was
the kids.
Very cool.
It was funny because like as soon as we get there, we were so super impatient. As soon as we get there, we go to like the Marvel section of the stores and like already start thinking about what to get.
Bro, that store
was so cool, man.
It was so good, man. I didn't even know where to start, but I was like, we have the whole day ahead of us.
Yeah.
I don't want to be walking around with everything I'm getting.
Yeah, so. I told you, I was like, don't buy nothing yet. Like, let's just think about it.
I was about to go crazy, man. I was losing my mind.
You did go crazy, though, man. You bought a lot of stuff.
I did go crazy.
Yeah, but it was worth it. Like, your stuff is so cool that you got, man.
I was like, when am I coming back?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna come back.
That's true.
So I'm like, might as well.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it's for the collection, you know. And then, of course, we thought of you guys, of course, for the giveaway.
When you get to the park, I didn't even think about the fact that there's going to be a virtual queue. For those of you who don't know what that is like some rides, like it's so like exclusive that you, like it's so new or it's so like exclusive or popular that they can't release it to the whole park. So you have to actually make reservations on the app.
On the Disney Parks app, right?
Yeah, on the Disney Parks app. So like when we got there, they're like, yeah, there's an opening at 7. There's another one that opened at 1. And it was funny because like me and him are literally like on our phones and we're like right, it's like literally like 12:49 or it's like 12:55.
Yeah. So we're like walking with our phones. We're like walking with our phones,
but then you also look around and there's like other people on their phones too trying to get in it.
And then like at 1, like I feel like everyone like stopped. Like everyone stopped. Like,
the whole
everyone
park
was
stops.
walking and then like the whole park just stopped. You just hear them like You see him
go. And then you start walking and like there's people that are like, yes, we got it. And I remember you and we were like interacting. We were like, you got it, I got it too. Yeah, we got it. Okay, yeah.
Like, what time did you get? My kids at this. What group did you get? Yeah.
But you know what's freaking crazy is that like you also come across people that are like, oh, I missed it. Like,
that's crazy,
bro. Imagine being that person, bro. I would be devastated. Like, it's crazy. There's people there that were at that on their phones at 1 and they didn't get the tickets. Like, they didn't get the reservation. I mean,
yeah. So I mean, and it's crazy because you and me did it like almost at the exact same time.
Yeah,
and mine was still like what, like 30 minutes after you? Like almost an hour after you guys?
Yeah, an hour. Literally an hour.
Like almost an after. Like they were supposed to get on it an hour before I did.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, and we literally did it at the same time, so that just goes to show like everyone was on their phone, like just at the same time, just.
Yeah, I feel like next time we go, we definitely have to like buy our tickets together just so that we're on the same group.
Yeah, true.
Deal with that again. But let's talk about like the whole like going around the world thing. Like that was super
that was
dope.
so fun. Like I would literally go back to EPCOT just to do that for a longer period of time.
Yeah, because we didn't do everything there. We didn't do the whole world. We just did like Mexico.
And then Mexico was so cool.
And then like your parents, you know, well, our family is Mexican background, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone's from Mexico. So like your mom like loved it.
I think she was the most in love with everything.
You go in there and it was crazy. Like I was not expecting the fact that you go in there and not only is like the Aztec pyramids a part of the ride, but it's also a part of like the inside of everything. But yeah, the ride was good. I feel like your parents like super enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that was like one of their highlights of that day.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially my mom's. I think my mom's like if you talk to her about EPCOT, she's gonna talk to you about that little Mexico. Yeah. You know, it's like a riverboat.
Yeah,
right.
Because it brought her back.
She was like, oh my gosh, Acapulco, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
El Ángel.
Mira los alebrijes.
Los mariachis, oh my god. Cómo te extraño, mi querido México.
Donald Duck. It took her back. It definitely took her back, which was awesome. And after that was like Norway, which was supposed to be for the Frozen ride. I was not gonna get on that Frozen ride, bro.
Well, we were going to, but that wait was like what, like,
dude, it was like 90 minutes, almost 100 minutes, bro. I was like, no way, bro.
That was stupid crazy.
Yeah, dude. We go to Norway, go to China.
China was dope.
China was cool.
Their food was good.
Next time we go, like, we definitely have to stay like in each country like longer.
When we go, I feel like hopefully maybe the kids are a little bit older.
Yeah, the kids are older.
They can even enjoy it, like all that with us.
For sure. And then where else did we go? Oh, we go to Germany.
Germany
which
was
awesome, I feel like
bro.
It was everyone's favorite place because we found like our new beer.
bro, that beer was.
Bro, this was good, bro.
It was like a grapefruit.
It's a grapefruit beer. There's barely any alcohol in it, but it's pretty refreshing.
After China, we went there and we were all like, bro, this is, you know, they have so much stuff here. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go try a German beer.
Yeah, you got it first.
I was like, I gotta taste this. After that, you know, we were just hooked on the beer and we're like, bro, we gotta see if we can find it at a Specs or a Total Wine or something.
Yeah, I looked it up literally the day after and I'm like, yep, it's there. So we can go home, we can get some.
And we found it.
Super good. So yeah, we go on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride and it took about an hour to get on, even though like our queue was ready. We wanted them to get on first so that way when they're done with the ride, they can watch our kids.
Yeah.
So that we did like a little child swap thing. Again, it was such a pleasure for us to be like one of the first people to ride this ride. I mean, literally it came out like 5 days before we got there.
And we didn't even plan that out. We just happened to be going to Florida when they opened the ride.
When they
opened, so we're like, bro, like, what next part gonna be? Like, we have Universal, like, what are we gonna do?
I think we finally started like planning this trip in April or March, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna open the ride in May. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, oh, they're opening the ride like at the end of May. So we got there like June 1st or whatever. And like I'm telling you, it's like the week they opened the ride, we got to get on it.
So like you don't even see like that many reviews on like TikTok or anything.
Yeah, you can't. And I'm one to like research all the rides. I feel like the whole day we're going on rides, bro. And this guy's like, hey, so what's this ride? What's this about? And I'm like, half of the rides I didn't know, and the other half I'm like, bro, I don't know. I've never been to this park,
bro. Like literally the majority of the ones I asked, he was like, oh, it's this, bro. Like you did your homework. Like he knows everything.
But man, Guardians of the Galaxy, I have to say, has been my favorite ride ever. Like, although it's not like a crazy, like, upside down, like, roller coaster ride, it's like the most entertaining and like it's most surprising ride I've ever been on.
I will totally agree with you. Yeah. I went in there so blind.
Vince is like, what is this ride? Like, what does it do? I'm like, bro, I have no idea, man. I can't look it up.
Like, literally, okay, my thing is just the drops.
Yeah,
it's just the drops.
Yeah.
How fast it goes, how high you go, doesn't matter to me. But it's always scary because if you go up, you gotta come down, right?
Yeah.
So that's my thing, just coming down.
And it did go up. So I'm like, dude, Vince was gonna freak out when this.
So when we were in line, it was kind of a long line. Man, once you're there, you go into these doors. I'm so like blind to what this is, and it's covered, and I know it's gonna be pitch black. That I do know that it's gonna be black inside. You can't see anything.
Let me ask, because I know how nervous you get like with rides, and my wife is the same way, and so like I can say that she. Like, I kind of experienced the same thing you were going through because I had to do it with my wife, and I'm like, it's okay, it's gonna be good, don't worry, you know what I mean? Like, if Vince can do it, you can do it, shut up, like, let's get on this ride. There was moments where she was like, ooh, I think I'm gonna get out, you know, like, were there moments where you had to?
I had that moment, bro. I had those moments, and like, literally, while I was in line, like, the whole time I was in line, I was just, like, trying to see if anything was on TikTok.
Oh, no way, bro.
I was like, bro, please.
Yeah, low-key, I did tell your parents. I'm like, I've seen some clips of it. I'm like, don't even tell me sent it. Like, I really need him to get on this ride. For the sake of the podcast, I really needed him to get on this ride.
I remember I was at that last gate about to, like, as they were opening doors, you know, and they were like, you know, the commentary of the characters, they were like, come on, you know, like, we gotta go. And I was like, bro, I was debating whether I should stay or go.
Yeah, my wife was the same thing, too. Like, we were in the line, and she's just like, you know, like, I want to go back, like, I don't want to do this, and I'm like, hey, like, chill, like, if Vince can do it, you can do it, like, we gotta keep this going.
Those gates were opening, and I was so scared.
Oh, yeah.
But then the Guardians theme song came on, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when they're, like, teaming up and stuff, you just get pumped up, and I'm like, man, I feel like a Guardian, I feel like a superhero. I was like, I was like, let's go. But then you get to the car, right in front of you, you're about to load up, and I was like, man, those tracks look a lot bigger in person.
Yeah, bro.
That car looks a lot bigger in person.
Who'd you sit next to?
Man, so it was a two-seater, right?
There's only 2 seats.
Yeah, so
and it's 3 of y'all.
It fits 4 people, right? You know, there's only 2 and 2, and it's 3 of us. Exactly. So I was like, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
It's you, your mom, and your dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna go alone.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So pick one. I don't care who. I'm going with one.
Yeah.
And my mom looked at my dad and was like, I don't want to go alone either.
Yeah, because your mom don't like this stuff either, bro.
She don't. She does not.
I remember asking her, I'm like, would you do it again? She's like, nope.
To put all things aside, my dad does not care.
Yeah, bro. I think it was funny because, like, you know, I've been on roller coasters with your dad before, and, like, we did the Hulk ride together. Like, I know, like, he has a high tolerance for this stuff, and it was funny because I'm, like, preparing, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm probably going to go on this with my grandpa, and my wife is just like, you know, like, bro, you're not going to go on with your grandpa. I'm like, yeah, he's cool with this. She's like, he's not going to have a heart attack. And I'm like, this ain't going to take him out, bro. Like, trust me. Like,
it takes a lot more than that.
It'll take a lot more. Like, grandpa's so down for this kind of stuff, so.
Bro, this man would be friggin' 80 going on rides. He will do it. It does not matter. He just wants a good time. That's all he will go for.
Yeah,
that's all he wants.
Sure.
And so it ended up being me and my mom.
Oh, okay.
You know, going in front. Cart was moving and it starts slow. You know, it goes and it just takes you away. It starts going up, which is the worst thing. So when it starts going up, I'm just like.
But it's also not like a big like anticipation. It's like, okay, we're going up and it's gonna be like.
So it goes up, but then at the top it doesn't go down. It just takes you on a thing.
It almost felt like it was going to go down, but it didn't go down.
So when we were on the way up, I was like, Mommy.
Let me hold your hand, Mommy.
And that's literally what we did. So she held my hand like this.
No, we need to go.
We need to go like this, bro.
Nah, Mama, we need to go to second base, bro.
Bro, no, heck no, Mom. I was like, but there was parts of the roller coaster where I felt her, suffocate my hand for a little bit. My hand was like this. I think she was like more scared than I was in the ride.
Yeah.
We were like this the whole ride. We did not let go until it fully stopped.
I'm definitely naming this like had to hold my mom's hand on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
I had to, man, but man,
bro,
I had such a blast. It was so fun.
Talking about my experience going second, we go through the whole like experience it gets you through before you even have to go on the ride. Right at the gate, actually my wife, she's with me and she's already nervous. And they put us on the last cart, which I didn't know it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 carts go together at the same time. I thought it was gonna be like a single cart. So on our one cart, it's like the front row and the back row, and we're on the front row. And I mean, shout out to the Disney employees because like I asked her, and they're such in character, and I'm like, hey, are we gonna be in the front row at all in this ride, because you know she's kind of scared. And she's like, a bit of both. And I'm like, wow, okay, I'm sold. You know what I mean? I'm taking the front row. But my wife is like freaking out, and everyone like next to us is like, no, you want this row, you want this row. And sure enough, like I said, like during this whole roller coaster, like it definitely like spins your chair around while you're going on the ride. And like right off the bat, like very at the beginning, we were the last cart in the whole, you know, group of carts that are there, but we're in the front row, so it literally spins all the way around. And we're in the front row, bro. But, you know, at that moment, Ashley's like, dude, like, what are we going to do? Like, what's going to happen? And it was crazy, bro. It was so intense, so exciting.
But it just helps that the chairs move, because it goes backwards, but then the chairs move, so you're back in front.
Okay, we're back on the ride.
Yeah, so I was like, but it really felt like you were like in this badass spaceship.
No? Yeah, it did. It felt like you're on this mission.
And like traveling galaxies and stuff.
The thing I hate about the ride, like, because it's so intense and you're like thinking like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? Like, you're not even thinking about the movie or like the video or the storyline behind it. Like, I have to go twice. Like, next time we go, we definitely have to get on it like twice. Like, hit the virtual queue twice.
I mean, you get the story like before the ride for sure. You know what your mission is, right?
Yeah.
That's clear.
Yeah.
But once you're on that, like you just once you start going backwards, it's done. Like you're more like just entertained by how fast you're going and the music. Like the music, you're just like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I feel like it just goes great with the music.
Yeah, man, dude, it was a great ride, man. It was definitely like so thankful that we picked EPCOT. And again, like literally the ride opened up like 5 days before.
Man, that's what you just gotta like we didn't even like plan it. Like okay, it opens up this day, so let's go this week.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't even plan that. We were just like, it just happened to open up like 5 days ago, and we're just like, and we're debating what Disney park should we go to, and I was like, EPCOT.
Yeah, we gotta go to EPCOT. But yeah, guys, this pretty much wraps up our episode. You know, we wanted to talk about our vacation. Just going back, you know, definitely, we're gonna be going over a lot of things. We're gonna be doing a breakdown of Obi-Wan, yes. And then soon we're gonna be doing The Boys, because they're wrapping up too.
I gotta do some homework here, bro.
I mean, hey guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Make sure y'all check out our new episodes. Check out our previous episode with my beautiful wife Ashley, and her episode, how entertaining it was.
It was really cool, really funny. The only times I see her geek out the most is after, like when we go see a movie.
Yeah.
And when we go see a movie, and after the movie, like you can hear her geek out more. But
like before, she's like, just stop talking about it.
Yeah, like before this podcast, like literally every time we see each other, we start talking and we go on and on and on like we do here, right?
Yeah.
And Ashley was always like, oh my god, otra vez estos niños, ya cállense, please.
Yeah, man. So yeah, definitely check out that episode. Link in the bio to our previous episode. And then guys, please like and subscribe, guys. Our channel needs some love. Definitely need some love. So
we do need some love.
Yeah,
man.
and just
share it with your family and friends out there.
Yeah,
please give us a little shout out there.
Hit the comments, guys. We love to hear like
some thoughts,
feedback, everything.
Yeah,
everything would help for sure. And yeah, guys, we're posting a lot on TikTok right now. We're doing a lot of TikTok stuff, a lot of Instagram stuff. So make sure you check us out. Again, I feel so blessed with you guys. Like, our stuff is trending and on a certain level with every video that we come out with.
It keeps us motivated, man.
Yeah,
for
man,
sure.
Definitely keeps us motivated. So, alright guys, this is it for our episode. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Yes, sir.
Peace.